In the following video, a mother named Aaliyah records her daughter moments after she experiences a night terror. For the past few weeks, Aaliyah's daughter has been dealing with night terrors, something her doctor said is common for children her age. But one night, Aaliyah wakes up to find her daughter crying harder than ever before. It appears she just had the worst night terror yet. It was so intense that she ran straight into her mother's room. Wanting to document it for her child's doctor, Aaliyah starts recording. But while filming, something unexpected happens.
I'm scared.
Scared? Are we scared, baby? Come on, you're a big girl. Don't be a big girl. I'm a big girl. It's okay. There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay? Are you a big girl? Feel scared, just remember. Baby Lenny's here, Mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed. What's wrong, Cora? What are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
When Aaliyah notices her daughter staring at the shutters, she turns the camera in that direction and captures something disturbing. The blinds suddenly close on their own. Not just one or two, but all 4 shutters close at the exact same time. Listening closely to the audio makes it even more unsettling, as it sounds like they were forcefully shut. Understandably frightened, they rush out and spend the rest of the night in Aaliyah's room. The next day, Aaliyah records another video explaining how the shutters work. She demonstrates how difficult it is for all 4 to close at once unless someone physically moves each rod by hand.
To be physically standing by the blinds in order to close them like this, and also all 4 of them closed at the exact same time. There's not electronic, it's not battery powered, That's not creepy. Trying my best not to freak out. So, to close the
Eerily, the door behind Aaliyah suddenly begins to move on its own. It happens at the exact moment she's talking about the blinds, making it even more unsettling given what happened the night before. But that isn't the strangest part. Later, she points out something that makes the moving door even harder to explain.
So, the AC was not on when the door closed. It's very loud. And you can hear it coming from the vent. The air vent could not have pushed this door closed in that other video because the air was not on, the AC was not on.
Now, the door doesn't move. She realizes she was wrong to think the vent caused it.
There's the vent right there, baby. See?
She proves this by comparing the sounds from both videos, showing that the AC was never on to begin with.
It's okay.
So if it wasn't the AC, then what moved the door? Just like the shutters, it doesn't make sense. Despite being disturbed by everything, Aaliyah feels some relief knowing her daughter's night terrors may not be happening for no reason. For now, she plans to keep her daughter out of this room until she decides what to do next. Until any updates are shared, this video remains a mystery. As always, let me know what you think. The next video comes from a mother who has documented nearly every moment of her daughter's life. Her entire account is dedicated to her only child, a daughter she believed she would never have after several failed pregnancies. To the mother, Gabby, Regina was nothing short of a miracle. Because of that, Gabby recorded everything, from Regina as a baby to her very first day of school. But among all these videos, a few have left viewers deeply confused. It began with a series of videos Gabby recorded when Regina was still a baby. During this period, Regina would repeatedly crawl to a specific hallway inside the house and simply stare at it. On its own, this might not seem unusual, except for the fact that this behavior continued for years. Just as she did as a baby, Regina still stares at the same hallway to this day with no clear explanation.
Vámonos ya. Vente, mi amor. Vente. Vamos a...
From playing games by herself to blowing kisses towards the hallway, Regina acts as if she's interacting with someone who isn't visible. Naturally, this could suggest that Regina has an imaginary friend. However, Gabby isn't so sure, especially after what was recently captured on video.
¿Qué pasó? Ay, Dios, ahora sí me asusté. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, Raichín. Mira, apunta para allá. ¿Qué, mi amor? Vámonos. ¿Qué, mi amor? ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué pasó? Ven, amor. Ven, amorcito, vente. Venga, mi niña. It's okay.
Unlike before, Regina now behaves very differently toward the hallway. In Gabby's more recent videos, Regina appears visibly frightened, yet none of the footage clearly shows what might be causing it, at least not that Gabby noticed. It wasn't until recently that viewers began pointing out something unusual in a video Gabby casually recorded one night. The clip simply showed Regina during her nighttime routine, but according to viewers, if you look closely, you can see what may have been frightening Regina all along.
Número 19, intentando...
What was supposed to be a harmless video suddenly becomes terrifying. Inside a closet, a shadow-like figure moves quickly, and it happens immediately after Regina points in that direction. Gabby later confirms that no one else was home at the time. After seeing the comments, Gabby checks the closet herself and finds nothing inside. If the space was empty, then what exactly appeared in the video? While Gabby doesn't have an answer, viewers believe they do. Many think this could be what Regina has been afraid of all along. She even points at it, just as she always has with the hallway. Unsure of what to believe, Gabby remains uneasy. Then, in another video, recorded on a different night, she captures something that deeply unsettles her. While filming Regina in the kitchen, this happens.
Cuando le encuentras un miedo a tu terror.
Just like before, a shadow passes through the frame, but this time it appears in the same room as Gabby and her daughter. Whatever it was moves from one side to the other before vanishing. If no one else was home, as Gabby claims, then who or what was this? It's difficult to explain, especially since neither Gabby nor Regina noticed it at the time. With everything that's happened, the question remains, who or what was caught on camera? Gabby still doesn't know, but she continues to watch closely for anything unusual she might record. For now, she has no explanation for this or for her daughter's sudden fear of the hallway. A video uploaded to YouTube back in January of 2013 by a user named Brun9711 shows a kid messing around with a tech deck skateboard. It's a nostalgic sight. At first, everything appears completely normal, but just as he starts getting into it and enjoying himself, something unexpected and genuinely eerie happens.
¡Bruno! ¡Bruno! Se movió la silla.
Leal?
Out of nowhere, a chair in the kitchen suddenly drags backward as if pulled by something unseen. The sound is loud enough to shock everyone, especially the family cat, which instantly runs off in fear. The kid remains frozen, staring in disbelief at what just happened. Then, right at the very end of the video, something else disturbing takes place.
Tipo, esta arquiteta.
A door suddenly slams shut on its own, with no one anywhere nearby. The sequence of events, starting with the chair and followed by the door, makes it feel like this wasn't just a random occurrence. There's a clear sense of escalation, almost as if something is gradually making itself known. Of course, there are logical explanations to consider. Some viewers suggest that a fishing line or string could have been used to pull the chair. While that can't be completely ruled out, there's nothing visible in the footage showing where such a line could be attached or pulled from. Everything about it feels natural and unforced. Another detail worth noting is the cat's reaction. Animals are often thought to be more sensitive to unusual energy or subtle changes around them. The fact that the cat immediately bolts the moment the chair moves only adds to the mystery. In the end, this is one of those videos that exists in a gray area. It could have an explanation, or it could be something else entirely. But one thing is certain, the kid probably didn't pick up a tech deck again for a very long time after that. The video we're looking at today comes from the TikTok account called Dude, My House is Haunted. A fitting name, especially given what ends up being caught on camera. The clip begins with the uploader explaining how he was walking through his kitchen when he noticed a cabinet door slowly creak open by itself. He's in the middle of telling the story when something strange happens again.
But sometimes I could unplug it and plug it back in and it would stop doing it. But now it's making this. Whoa! Okay, see, I didn't even move. I wasn't even moving.
Sure enough, the same cabinet swings open on its own, exactly as he described. He opens the cabinet to show there's nothing inside and no strings or setup that could explain it. That alone would be unsettling enough, but then something else happens that takes things even further.
See, that snap's closed. All right. See? That's the freaking noise. Oh my freaking God. All right. Creepy crap going on in the house. Oh, man. All right.
Out of nowhere, the freezer makes a loud, sudden noise that causes him to jump. It's the kind of sound that could have a logical explanation, maybe a mechanical issue, but given the timing, it feels like part of something bigger. What makes this especially unsettling is how calm and ordinary the setting is, just a normal kitchen in a quiet moment. There's no build-up, no eerie lighting, just something unexplained happening in plain sight. Could this be a hoax using fishing line or editing? Possibly, but the simplicity is what makes it effective. The same can be said for many TikTok ghost videos. If this footage is real, there may be more happening in that house than just a few random noises. In this video, a TikTok user Nina Rodriguez uploaded a video to her account in July of 2025 showing her working a late-night shift at a hospital. And as you're about to see, this shift turns out to be terrifying. Nina explains that the call light in one specific room is rumored to be haunted, constantly going off even when no one is inside. So she sets up her camera, walks away, and waits to see what happens. What she captures afterward is truly chilling. Throughout the video, the hospital bed directly in front of the camera slowly shifts, almost as if something unseen is moving around on it. Nina later posted a part 2 video to respond to viewers who believed the first clip was fake. In the caption, she writes, quote, "For the people saying my video is fake, this is when we decided to investigate further. Do you hear that beeping? That's the call light going off, and all she did was press the cancel button." Now, to be fair, hospital beds can move slightly on their own due to internal pressure systems, weight distribution, or normal mechanical settling. But the timing here is unusual. The bed shifts while the call light continues to go off, and when you put those details together, it starts to feel less like random mechanics and more like something intentionally interacting with the room. So what do you think is really going on here? Let's just hope that if any of you need a hospital visit anytime soon, you don't end up dealing with a ghost like this.